Blerds and Whiskey. We've got some special guests here. 3 Black Geeks have joined us today, and we got a great show lined up for you. We've got CJ, we've got Eris, we got D, and we're going to just give it to you guys live and direct like we always do. Let's go ahead and get into our drink of the week. We have heard your complaints that we have not been drinking whiskey, which is part of our damn name. So,
which is mostly my complaints. I've been saying it for a long time. We need to get back to whiskey.
Well, you can thank Miss Rita for, tequilaing it up. But we all got our own different brands of whiskey. I'm putting that on you. We all got our different brands of whiskey. I, of course, am sticking with my good old friend Jameson. Which I got. Let's go around the horn.
So go Cam.
All right, yeah, I got Maker's Mark 46. I guess it's like a step up above regular Maker's Mark by maybe $10 or some shit.
I got Crown Royal. Crown Royal. My go-to, as always, it's on the rocks.
Wait, what kind of Crown Royal?
Regular Crown Royal.
I'm better than you. I have an apple peach, and I'm double fisting straight out the bottle for now.
Well,
Yes. Yep. We've corrupted her.
I finished off this fifth of American Honey, so let's see how this goes.
Alcoholic.
Wait, you didn't make a drink? You just drank the whole thing?
Yeah,
oh, you have a drink. Okay, what did you make?
I have alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Just
3 Black
alcohol.
Geeks. What you guys got?
Yeah, I'm a couple shots of Jameson. About it.
My man.
I don't actually drink, but I do drink. I have drank before, whatever, blah blah blah. This is from my brother-in-law. I'm like you, Black Barrel, Jameson.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
From the land of the rising sun, Suntory whiskey.
Oh, all right. You got fancy with it. I like
Actual
it.
whiskey.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, hold it up. Man.
Oh no! I just put it. I just put it in our, in the Awesome Con. Keeps it cold.
Okay. As many of you are aware, we had some major things happen over the last week or so, but nothing. Well, I'm not going to say that. Something hit home for us, especially because it is definitely within our wheelhouse. We lost I'm going to say it. We lost an icon this week. For that reason, we're going to, of course, dedicate this show to him and his memory. We thank him for everything that he's done, the movies that he's made. He actually, for those of you who don't know, he was diagnosed with colon cancer, and he was dealing with it for the past 4.5 years. And he still put out quality entertainment over that time, in my opinion. I think we should go ahead and just get into our character of the week after this.
Sure.
So, why not?
All right, let's go ahead and hit that character of the week.
Shout out to his circle of people and his friends, because they kept it tight-lipped. Nobody, we kind of thought, especially a couple of months ago when we saw him when he was really skinny, I was like, does he got something? What's going on? But the fact that not one tabloid, we found out through his family, not TMZ, that he had died. So it's kind of all right, I hope that my circle of friends keep it that tight too. But we got Herb, so that ain't happening.
Subtle shots, man. Subtle shots.
Wow. I for me, it's kind of weird because I got to see this through my son. I wouldn't say I was a big fan of Chadwick, but I loved him. He was great in everything he did. I never had one bad word to say about anything he ever done. But my son saw him as a fucking superhero, like a real life superhero. For him, like my son's like me, like me. He's like the whole family because my wife threatened everybody in our house. You're going to watch DC comic book shit, nothing else. whatever. But Black Panther was still his shit though, no matter what. And when he heard that he passed, it crushed him. It crushed my son. And it's like I'm really seeing I've been seeing that the effect of like people like a Barack Obama and all that. If you're a little kid and you see somebody in that position, how does it feel for you? I'm seeing how that plays out. It plays out for children. And my son just had to see Kobe. My son just started liking Kobe Bryant, and he passed away. My son has seen two icons go, and my heart falls for anybody that had love for both of those people like that. You know what I mean? Because it meant so much, man. Like Kobe, my son actually saw me cry because it didn't hit me until like 5 hours later with Kobe. I just started crying, and it hurts. And then when I saw him crying over Chadwick, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It means so. And I remember when me and Chris went to go see Black Panther, and we hearing all these old black folks, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, just yell at the screen. and seeing Chad come out there, you know, and the whole thing when he took out Killmonger and all that, it was like, and he cheering. I was like, that's wonderful. Yeah. That means something to black people. And it's just I'm you know, it hurts.
I say, my mom don't even like watching movies. Like even after my dad had passed, she don't go to movies. But she saw Black Panther, and I'm like, wait, you saw a comic book movie in the theaters by yourself? And she's like, yeah, and like it was nothing to her. I was like, yeah, wow. that to me is the strength of Black Panther right there. My mom don't go see no movies. Like she hates movies.
And just like the lead up and the after effect of it, we see what representation means to people. We see what it means to both young people as well as it does to old people. And that's why this hit so hard. That's why this hit so different. Because, you know, essentially, I mean, he had become the king of black people. You know what I mean? Like,
he's not Jesse Jackson.
But he's He's not Jesse Jackson, but I mean, but he's and outside of playing Black Panther, he's played some of our most prestigious figures throughout history. He's played Thurgood Marshall, he's played Jackie Robinson, he's played James Brown. He's played them like with you know, almost peerlessly. You know what I'm saying? He played them.
The dance moves, man.
Yeah. He played the shit out of James Brown.
Can I say one thing that's probably controversial? He played Marshall, and he was a good actor in the movie Marshall, but he don't look nothing like Thurgood Marshall.
Oh no!
That's not controversial at all.
Chris went to see that shit at the critics screening. Chris was like, "Hey D, okay, the movie's good, but I need you to do one thing for me. Just ignore the fact that Chadwick looked nothing."
Darkest Thurgood Marshall ever, and I'm like,
you remember when Lawrence Fishburne did that one man show of him? We believed it. Chad, I love you. The movie's good. The movie's good, but
what if they put like weird ass special effects to lighten them up? Then that'd have been like,
wow, that would have been terrible. God.
They'd have used that Sammy Sosa cream on, and then everybody would have had a damn fit.
Oh no!
Don't think about it.
He would not be the Black Panther. He'd be the Pink Panther.
One more thing, real quick. I want to add in there, black people. Do not, and I repeat, do not put my man in them ghetto ass funeral clothes like y'all like to put people in.
Too late. Hey, yo, Sharita,
you see the picture of Kobe welcoming him into health.
Sharita, too late.
Here's the thing, man.
It's already been done.
You gotta go on Twitter.
But I mean, do not be giving niggas art like pencils or any of that shit. Take it away.
Oh, you already got the one.
But for me, it was like when growing up. For me, I grew up just watching like the cartoons and everything. I wasn't like Trey, Maestro, or Cam reading the comic books a lot. I read every once in a while. So I mean, for me, seeing X-Men and then seeing Batman the animated series, I was like, damn, this shit is dope. And then as I get to like high school, I see Static Shock. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is like he represents me. And then for my son to walk around the house with the toy and the face mask and just walking around saying Wakanda forever as a comic book fan, as a Blerd, the representation, like Rick said, means everything. And I mean, and it's not, it's, at this point, it's not even like yes, your body of work, his body of work is amazing. But for somebody to rep that, like I could look at that character now and be like, that's me. He looks just like me. I have a shot to do something great in the world.
Yep, my son used to play still plays Injustice, and he always plays with Jon Stewart. Always plays with Jon Stewart. And he does that shit on purpose because he really he sees himself as Green Lantern. So when Black Panther came out and all that, me and him did the whole little recreation on Lego Marvel, where Black Panther was getting chased by Superman. Captain America in the fucking tunnel. We did that shit, man. It was so funny. My son loved Black Panther, man. And
hold on one second. Hey, Trey, what you got, Trey?
I I'm already an emotional ass dude. I know this. I had to cry. It really didn't hit me because so when Black Panther came out, my birthday is February 16th. When it premiered, I got practically my whole family together go see this, and we took over and run on movie theaters. We did. The Egyptian movie. We took over the whole thing, and even off camera guy was there. But it really didn't hit me until Mr. Petty posted the picture of my son from that night, and we shared it in a slideshow, and he has on his Black Panther's mask, and the boy was so happy to be there. Like, you guys are absolutely right. Representation matters, and it hit me when I saw that picture for the first time in like 4 years. It was like, wow, this shit it's crazy. It's just mind blowing that it's happened, but
it's also mind blowing that your son was actually that small, because like now he's like growing like a weed. And that picture, I had to tilt the camera down to take a picture. Now I got like almost like
he's gotten
big. Yeah. I don't know. It's just watching post interviews and everything that's going on, man. It's just 2020's been a hell of a year, man. It's just like. So
can we do a shot for Chad?
2020 does not care about Black people.
Posted it, but this must be you.
I wanted to point out was that when Chadwick when he was putting out the movie 21 Bridges, Chris and I had the opportunity to see him at Howard University November last year, and seeing him on stage, when he came out, I was like, man, it's so cool. I'm actually seeing Black Panther himself. Like this that guy, you know what I mean? It's one thing to see. No, it was one thing to see him on stage at Comic-Con, with all with everybody that worked on Marvel movies. It was one thing to see him on stage there at Hall H. But when we see him come out at Howard University, it hits different.
Yeah. Your people.
Yeah. He's an HU alum, right?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
Yeah. Unlike Diddy,
because he actually graduated.
Yeah, he did more than one semester.
Women did
you can still technically claim the school if you didn't graduate from it. Like
he got an honorary doctorate, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's like a GED for like college because he's a celebrity. Like that don't count.
Okay, stop. All right. I got to back up Diddy, because if that's the case, I did the same thing with PG.
Like
I did my first year and did one more semester. I stopped.
It's like I stopped going to PG in 2002. Really? You graduate? No. I just stopped going to PG.
But look, I say all that just to say this, since CJ since we saw him there, we were like CJ and I were talking. We're like, yo, we just saw this dude last year, and for him to go like that, just like up and gone, I'm like, man, live your life. That's all I can. If there's anything I can give to people, is live your life, please.
You go 4 years from the time you got diagnosed and stuff all the way through now. Like that sounds like somebody's like, all right, I'm gonna get these roles and I'm gonna fucking act the hell out of these shits before my time is up.
Yeah, hey.
bro. Thank you
for the culture.
Nobody shit. Don't tell nobody shit.
Tightest circle ever.
Also, Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Let me. So real quick, I just want to say this. He also showed us that if he was going through chemotherapy and surgeries,
Huh?
what's going on?
Off camera guy. What's up?
Let me just get this point. I'm gonna get this point out, and then he can just talk in my ear. So he's going through surgeries, chemo, all of this stuff, while also trying to maintain a physique for Marvel roles to play a superhero. Hey man, listen. Nobody needs to complain about shit. You can't complain about nothing because you ain't hear one word from this man. He just did the shit. He just did the work.
Right.
Your little ass problems mean nothing at this point now. Like, if anybody has any reason to complain about their day-to-day life, some little shit, think about Chad and what he's been going through for the past 4 years and how he's able to push through that shit.
Yeah. And I mean, it's
that shit takes guts.
Can we just do one thing or agree as one thing as people of color? Chadwick was a big believer in like voting and registering to vote. And so whatever you do, if you want to do anything to honor his legacy, make sure you're doing that, first of all. And then number two, he also was a big advocate for promoting like racial equality and Black lives and stuff like that. So that's another thing that I truly appreciate about his character. It is that it wasn't one time that he didn't stand up for who he was and whose he was. So let's just make sure that we're registered to vote. Let's make sure that we come together as a people and just start supporting one another.
Yeah.
Off camera guy, you had something you want to chime in on?
Oh, okay. Yes, let's get into these church announcements.
Please.
Yeah, so for starters, Larry Hogan is okaying the counties in Maryland that they should reopen the schools.
Fuck that!
I have.
Son ain't going.
I got one word. I got one word for that.
What's that for?
Folded.
Yeah.
Actually, I take it a step further. The Denny Greencoat, they are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You gonna open up the school, all them ashy ass children gonna touch each other and shit, nigga? You serious? No.
Like, hey, I like your Spider-Man mask, guy. All right, let's trade.
I know, like, I'm gonna tell like Donnie, don't touch nobody at school, all right? Hey, what's up, nigga?
I'm surprised that Larry has this. I'm surprised that he wants that to happen because he's a survivor of cancer himself.
Exactly.
So he understands, like, you know, the magnitude of how this could really affect someone who has like predisposed like immune systems that are weak. So the fact that you're even agreeing to open up schools where you know children are just like a cesspool of germs, like I'm not understanding why why that would even be like an option at this point.
Listen, D just said D or CJ just said it, but these politicians are who we think they are. They don't give a shit about us. They care about money first.
Right.
That's all they care about. That's all they care about. And I'll tell you this, as an educator, let the county that I work in say, oh, we got to come back into work next month. I'm gonna have to find another fucking job because I'm not going. This will not happen.
Go ahead.
And I know I have at least 75 other coworkers who right now they would do the exact same shit because it is not safe. We're not ready to do this yet. We have a whole plan in place for virtual learning. It's a stupid ass plan, but we have a plan in place. We need to ride out with that plan. Forcing people back in is not going to get your precious economy back to where it was.
Nah.
You money grubbing sons of bitches.
I really.
You got something to say?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, OCG.
So, I've been a little busy. I've been a little, I'm not informed. My wife looks at me and says, my children need this. We get it. What's going on? For those of us, because there are a lot of us who don't know, depending on what your county is, what's going on. Can Rick, you're an educator. Can you please inform us? Inform us.
Absolutely. So essentially what happened is everybody has their plans in place. And Governor Hogan just said, if your county, so basically everybody is at the will of their Board of Education. Like if your Board of Education meets tomorrow and decides, okay, we're going to open back up, well, then essentially they're just going to say they have the okay to do that. Essentially the governor gave his blessing to every county of Maryland to go ahead and say, oh, bring your kids back to school. So essentially it can be like Georgia, where Georgia just had 1,000 new cases yesterday. So essentially he just gave the okay for schools to open back up. He's not saying they have to. It's not saying your kids are going back to school tomorrow. No. What will happen is your Board of Education has to meet and they have to come to an agreement, and then they say, all right, well, you can bring your kids back in. But nobody. Yeah. No, I'm done.
All right, so it's not a mandate. He's just saying if you, I'm washing my hands of it. It's up to y'all, type thing.
Yeah, individual counties.
Basically.
Yeah.
So
going on. Go ahead.
So, as soon as he said that it's up to the individual counties, I'm like, so you just pulled a Trump by saying it's up to the state's governors.
Yep, trickle down.
Trickle down.
Yeah. I mean, he may have pulled a Trump, but he didn't pull a federal.
He didn't pull a federal, but
because the feds, you got to remember what the feds did. The feds, they said, hey, what you got over there? What you got over there? Some of those state, you got some of those state tests over there. Let me get that. You're gonna have to run that.
To me, I just find it funny that they expect kids to have a better idea or practice social distancing when you had adults and their parents who couldn't even do the same thing. I mean, like y'all remember that old '90s commercial? I think it was from Lysol, where it showed like the day of a kid and showed him like playing football in the rain and then wiping his nose, then putting his hand in a huddle, and then grabbing like a baseball from a dog's mouth and shit like that. Y'all remember that commercial? It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that for like the entire school, for like every grade up. Even high school kids. High school kids don't know how to act either. You think high school kids are going to practice social distancing away from each other? That's when the hormones are going crazy anyway. College kids, we just had this conversation.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
my son played baseball. My son played baseball when he was 5 to 6, 5 to 8, whatever that league is, whatever. Dude, when he made it to first base, he's literally standing in another kid's face, and they're just both breathing in each other's faces and wiping their noses. Like, yo, that's it. That's all I had to. All
right, D. What were you about to say, D?
I'm just saying, man. Like, not at one time, Hogan goes over like, all right, fine. Anybody has objection to this? Okay, you in the back. What do you got to say? Ain't nobody said, hey, do you know how many times teenage boys touch their balls a day?
Teenage.
Open up the fucking school.
I never went an 11-year-old who touches his balls on a daily basis. So
I'm just saying
we are.
I'm a big boy. I got eyes. I got to move these jokes around.
Wow.
Next one. Okay, so you know how every single week I do comic book reviews, and so Trey put me on, and Rick put me on, and to this new one. DC just reveals 3 Jokers comics. Tell me a little bit about that, and tell everybody about that.
No one cares. Move on.
Next subject. Seriously, like 3 Jokers.
Cool, I guess.
I think it's innovative.
Multiverse.
I think it's innovative. I think it's
multiverse. I think it.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter to what's going on in the real world. But if you read comics,
not even the real world, in DC, 56 or whatever, 52 or whatever, it don't make sense. It just doesn't. It's stupid. Like even to make, it could be a great story. I'll give the DC the benefit of the doubt. It could be a great story. I'm like, that just shows me how much of a bottom of the barrel they're scraping for ideas to me.
But actually, at the same time, for me, hey, throw anything at the fucking wall. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work. Whatever, man. Whatever. Because either A, unfortunately, you have to rehash a story. It doesn't matter how good it is, you rehash the story. Or B, you're gonna have to make something original, and it's gonna be stupid sometimes. It's gonna be real stupid sometimes.
What you gotta say, Eric?
Like Captain
it's
Killer.
called
Tom King.
It's in cases like this, it's called Back to the Well.
Yeah.
They keep going back to like DC always goes back to the well with the same three. It's always Superman, Batman, and now in this case Joker.
Yep. Oh yeah, because either Justice League or Wonder Woman was busy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they don't.
I mean, can we not get a? I mean, can't we get an Aquaman sequel?
Eventually, but they do this.
Justice League, I feel like a better thing would have been Justice League. Like, are they going to continue Justice League with my man? What's his name? Damn,
Henry Cavill.
No,
Cavill, whatever.
No,
The Witcher.
Ben Affleck. Is my man Ben Affleck going to be the same Batman now that there's a new Batman movie coming out? Like, I want to know. These are questions that I actually care about.
Sharita, I heard they got him back.
Yeah, they got him back.
It's like a temporary Flash movie. Like, probably gonna do like multiverse and explain like different Flashes, different Batman.
Yeah, because they're also bringing in Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
the worst Batman.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah,
he was not the worst Batman.
He is.
Michael Keaton is the worst. Michael Keaton's Batman can't fight. How the fuck you gonna be Batman and you can't fight? He cannot fucking fight. He gets his ass beat in both movies. Fuck it. Move on.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Herb, let me get
Go ahead.
In Batman Returns, Batman kills somebody.
Exactly.
And the new Batman,
it was not by accident. He did that with a smile on his face too.
And the new Batman movie killed someone.
If I had rocket launchers on my car, I would kill somebody too.
He didn't even have to use it. That's the thing. My man took a stick of dynamite from another bad guy that he pimp smacked, walked up to the bigger dude and said, "What are you gonna do?" Like, he punches him, hits him with the sneak attack by shoving the dynamite in his pants, and then tosses him over, and dude blows up. With the smile on his face.
Move on.
Keep me in DC. What do you guys think about this Suicide movie and the Suicide game that's coming out? Because I
Suicide
think
Squad.
It's
Suicide Squad. People just killing themselves.
Let's play the Suicide game.
I'll say this. As somebody that I'm a fan of obscure D and E and F list, superheroes and villains and stuff. I appreciate the fact that, James Gunn went all the way back to the Osserman era of Suicide Squad and was like, the Osserman level era of Suicide Squad, and was like, all right, we're going to go on ahead and just put all these characters in, and 75% of this cast is going to be dead. That's not Idris Elba. That's not Idris Elba. That's not Margot Robbie. That's not maybe fucking what's the skinny dude?
John Cena.
Oh, no,
maybe.
John's dead. John's dead. So if it ain't Margot Robbie and Idris Elba, those two are gonna be alive. Everybody else, fair game. Maybe John Courtney might be alive. Maybe.
Hey, all I ask is that Polka Dot Man gets to show his ass a little bit.
I think he will. I think he actually will.
No Kite Man.
Hey, yo. It was so funny when they showed the whole list. I called Chris immediately, like, yo, Chris, Peacemaker, let's go.
All right,
Chris is real. No, it's so funny. Chris is really real when it comes to the obscure stuff. We're sitting in Teen Titans Go. We're laughing at everything. Then the adventure. What was it?
Challenges the unknown.
When the Challengers of the Unknown popped up, Chris, like a little girl.
Okay.
All right.
That was hilarious. It was hilarious, man.
True to teach. Thank you. George Clooney clearly was the worst Batman.
Yes,
the fucking Bat card.
Can we not have this argument? Every time on this show that Bruce Wayne's name comes up on this fucking show, we have this argument. Everybody has an opinion about which Batman they like best. I'm a Keaton fan. He's clearly not. Let's move
Ben Affleck.
Moving forward. Okay.
I like Batman. At this point, I like Batman. I just like Batman.
All right, what we got?
Okay, so just in case you guys forgot, The Boys will be making their season 2 premiere on September 4th. Can't wait for that shit. because goddamn, the way it ended, I need more. What's up?
Yeah,
what you guys
that's generally how seasons work. Yeah, that's generally how seasons work.
I can't wait for the true representation of America to get back on screen.
Wow.
But will he eat a baby though?
Maybe.
Nigga, he used his heat vision to burn through a woman's face last season. They're just scratching the surface.
Spoilers.
Oh, come on, dude. Evil Superman does that every fucking time, dog. Come on, give me
He
something.
did it in the Suicide Squad trailer for the game.
He killed people on the plane. He told everybody to back the fuck off.
Every evil Superman has done that. Justice Lord Superman.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
He did that with Lex Luthor.
Checking out the comments, Street ET said, plot twist, Peacemaker fakes his death and goes back to the Fast family, hence why Jacob Toretto can do anything in the next movie.
Exactly. Worlds colliding, goddammit.
All right.
Hey,
Okay, moving forward, what do you guys think of the sports protest that's been going on as far as with the Lakers, the Bucks, and the Clippers backing out? Rick, we'll start with you.
I'm gonna go first. If white people was pissed off about baseball and they was pissed off about basketball, wait till the NFL season starts. They're gonna walk off the fucking field. You motherfuckers don't know what's coming for you, dumb sons of bitches.
I don't know, man. As a Cowboys fan, like Jerry Jones.
What?
I'll get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Don't do that. Don't do that, nigga.
Hey, Jerry Jones looking at the players like, I wish you would.
No, that's gonna be great.
No, say what he want to say.
I wish a nigga would.
Hey, bro, I wanted to have because we already know Jerry Jones gonna come out there like a mad slave master. You goddamn niggers, get out there!
Right.
What's wrong?
Look, he gonna do the Yosemite Sam. He gonna take his hat off and smack it on his leg and go around.
He gonna do the whole Vince McMahon coming down to the ring, affecting and everything. No, you remember that time when he broke his arm, when he tore his arm?
Yeah, tore his quad.
That's how Jerry Jones gonna come out there.
He gonna slip on the field. All right. What you got, OCG?
He gonna slap somebody with a glove. I demand satisfaction.
He gonna grab somebody with that glove.
Yo,
He gonna go right up to the goalie.
Are y'all looking at the so eventually?
Yes.
CJ, you know Horace. Eventually, we're gonna have to have him on this damn show because
I'm about to say that
I'm so mad at him right now.
For us and shit.
If you want to have if you want to be strong like Homelander or have a rockin' beard like Billy Butcher, like, bruh, come on, let us do the show. We're gonna have you on the show, homie. We're gonna have you on the show.
Oh shit. Okay. So we got some interesting news between Blerds and Whiskey and 3 Black Geeks. So CJ went to go and see New Mutants this weekend.
Hold on. No, you got to put it in real perspective. This nigga drove to Ashburn.
Nigga drove
like you went out
Ashburn.
You went outside the DMV. Like you went outside the part that we consider Virginia part of the DMV. You went out of there.
I went to an area of Virginia where they might have that shit in fucking like in Lovecraft country where the sun comes down. You might want to get your ass out of there. You know that shit.
No, that's the county over. Actually, that's the county over.
Yeah, you're right. It is the county over.
No bullshit, it really is.
So do we have to give a spoiler alert? Or I mean, I personally don't care.
You know what? I'm at a point where I don't care because I did a review when I put it on the YouTube channel. It's 7 minutes long. The movie, okay, so shout out to our boy Lucas. He was the one that mentioned that Alamo Drafthouse out in Loudon had a drive-in theater. So I was like, all right, cool. And I got tickets for Tenet. Then I was like, well, I wonder if they got tickets for New Mutants. No bullshit. They had tickets available. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go to it. Because it was only for 1 week only. They're not doing it every week. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll get tickets for it. Why not? Drove up there, went to go see it. I literally had the Weebay shrug after I left. Like, it's something. It's like
it was a movie. It was a movie.
It was a movie. It's like it's everything. Look, unlike look, I wasn't pissed. I was not pissed off at this movie compared to X-Men Apocalypse, which to this day I'm still pissed off at that fucking movie because I remember I told D about X-Men Apocalypse, like, dog, Archangel dies in a plane crash. I'm fucking done. Like that. I
Dark
was like,
Phoenix
yo,
is worse. Dark Phoenix was fucking
no,
worse.
Dark Phoenix.
Sorry.
No, me and Aaron saw Dark Phoenix.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Dark Phoenix is a
fun.
terrible. It's a terrible fun movie.
It's a terrible
It's
fun
a
movie.
terrible fun movie.
New Mutants
No,
is a
Dark
New,
Phoenix. Yeah, go ahead. I'm
New,
sorry.
New
Go ahead.
Mutants is a dull ass movie that, like, how do you take a concept of the Demon Bear and make it fucking boring? How? Like that was my thing. I'm just sitting there like,
How do you
made
put
this shit
Cannonball
boring.
in a movie and not let him use his powers for real?
I mean, hey, look, at least Cannonball still has his white trash Kentucky accent. All right, cool. we can stick with that, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, CJ, always finding the sunshine.
Yeah, similar. But like he made a boring movie and he overhyped like, hey guys, this is like The Breakfast Club, but it's horror. It ain't even a fucking horror movie. That's the thing. It's like it's not even a horror movie. It's like suspense. That's all it is. And it's like,
do you think it's because of how Kevin Feige edited it, like edited the movie?
No, I don't even think they edited it. It was like, yo, Disney, dude, Disney.
I'll drink to that.
Bro, Disney literally was like,
That's not what I meant.
No,
that's not what I meant.
No.
It's all good, man.
You good?
We're not
You
even gonna
good?
address it. Keep
Look,
going.
Disney put this movie out as a write-off. They knew this shit was gonna fucking take. They were like,
Yeah.
that's a write-off. Fuck it,
Well,
whatever.
you know-
Put it out. We don't care. Like, whatever.
I can't wait to pirate this. I'm not even gonna be. I'm usually coy about it.
It's already on
I
the
can't
bootleg
wait.
sites. It's already on the bootleg sites. It's already
So
on.
yeah, go ahead, Herb.
In the words of Cam, I believe you said this before. Was this the legit last fuck you from Fox?
It's representative of everything bad that Fox has done with the X-Men. It's like, how do you make the X-Men boring? I didn't think that was possible. You did it. You fucking did it. Congrats.
You made the X-Men boring.
I didn't think, when First Class is your high point, that's saying a lot. Hell, I even put Deadpool's their high point, and Deadpool's not even a fucking X-Men character. So that says a lot. That says a lot. Like,
I mean,
that concludes the church announcement.
5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. God damn, it's a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie.
Have y'all seen Unhinged yet? Have y'all anybody seen Unhinged yet? Good, don't.
Exactly.
Good.
All right. So
All
right. So we already done with the church announcements. So let's go ahead and are you ready for the character of the week, off-camera guy? All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and roll the character of the week. I mean, we all pretty much know what it is, but let's just roll it out anyway.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Off Camera Guy. It's right about now where we realized, or didn't quite yet realize, that we were having some technical difficulties. Nobody could hear us. So we're going to go ahead and fix that, and just forgive me. I'll take this L.
All right, so we're going to try it again, and we like I said, here's the character of the week. Apologies. Here we go.
It's Black Jaguar.
The Black. Character of the week. So today's character of the week is T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther. Wakanda forever. Now, T'Challa is the Black Panther. The Black Panther is the mantle which the Panther tribe, which is the ruling class tribe of the Black Panther, taking the mantle, which makes him the king, the fiercest warrior, protector, and provider for a place called Wakanda, which consists of several tribes. As I said before, you have the Panther tribe, you have the River tribe, the Border tribe, the Mining tribe, Merchant tribe, and the Jabari tribe. Then, like I said, several cults. You got the Panther cult, the White Gorilla cult, the Lion cult, and the Crocodile cult. Now, Wakanda's borders were up, and it was hidden from the rest of the world, so it was never colonized by Europe. And many people have tried to invade it after the rare metal that they have, which is called vibranium, which is one of the strongest metals in that world. So the Black Panther's powers and abilities, a combination of science and magic. Basically, he has he's a shaman and chieftain, so he has a heart-shaped herb which he ingested, which gives him, super senses, reflexes, super strength, invulnerability, enhanced durability, and stuff like that, and then add that with the suit, which is a vibranium armor. Now, a big misconception is that a lot of people think that the Black Panther character was named after the Black Panther party, which they actually are not related. I want to say the Black Panther comic book, he debuted in Fantastic Four in like '66, and the Black Panther party was found later on in the year '66, so they were kind of like a yearish apart. But the Black Panther Party from Oakland, California was not named after the comic book character either. The two really aren't connected. In fact, for a while, because of the controversy of the Black Panthers, they tried to change the name in the comic book characters to Black Leopard, but that didn't stick. With the exception of like Wolverine, I don't think any other Marvel character has been on as many teams as the Black Panther. He's been part of like the Avengers, Fantastic Four, Fantastic Fours, the Mighty Avengers, New Avengers, and because of his status as royalty, he's probably been a part of several other committees that's been worldwide renowned. He was even featured in a live action film. He was portrayed by the late great Chadwick Boseman. He was in Civil War, Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. He's also been featured in several cartoons, so that's just Fantastic Four, a couple of Avengers cartoons, every different incarnation of Avengers cartoons he's been featured in. Is this your king? Yes, he is. Back to you guys. I want to give a special shout out to my friend Ada, who did that painting at the end. She worked on that. That's a digital artwork, a complete original. She did that yesterday. Details are for her are going to be in the links, so y'all can check her Instagram page out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And thank you for watching Blerds and Whiskey.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And check us out on blerdsandwhiskey.com.
Be sure to get that merch.
And come take this shot.